Hi, my name is Sydney George, and I'm currently in business communication classes, and this is my oral presentation about the field of study that I personally want to go into. So, the field of study that I'm trying to study for is the public relations specialist. So, first we're going to go through the navigation page, talk about everything that's going to be talked about in this PowerPoint. So, we're going to talk about what a public relations specialist is, their job qualifications and requirements, their outlooks for the future, and why I personally chose this field, and then the source information of where I pulled all my numbers, facts, and figures from. So let's get started. So first one is, what is a public relations specialist? A public relations specialist creates and maintains a favorable public image for the company or person that they are representing. Many people know, I've heard the term PR or PR person. Stands for public relations. It's a fairly well thrown around term, but a lot of people don't know exactly what they do. So these specialists create media releases, plan and direct public relation events, and they also are really good at raising funds for the organizations or clients. Usually when you see doing such things as for raising funds, it's when you see the Humane Society is having a banquet to raise funds. That is usually thrown by a PR specialist. They're the ones in charge of all that. So the job qualifications and requirements. So the education, they want a minimum of a bachelor's degree, and they would like it in either business, marketing, advertisement, or communications. Fairly standard for this field. As far as experience, you don't need to have work experience before applying for the job. They do prefer that you have a work internship. This usually happens during your last year of your bachelor's degree. Or they would like it if in your school that you're working at, that you work in the school's communication department. So this is very easy for somebody that's already going for a degree in business communications, that they can work in their school's communication department to get the experience that they need for this job. With skills, they would like verbal communication, so that you're very good with talking between people. They like you to have listening and writing skills, so pretty much you get to listen to all the problems that you have to address, and then you have to be able to sit down and write them down. One of the things that I said previously is that they write out press releases for certain companies, so you have to have very well articulate writing skills. And then the interpersonal skills. Pretty much, are you good with people? That's all interpersonal is working with people, being on a team with people, and dealing with people all day. So the job outlook. So for a public relations specialist, the employee growth is projected to grow more than 6% between 2018 and 2028. So over the next 10 years. That's fairly average at the market that we're going at right now, where most average jobs are looking at a growth between 4 and 5%. Candidates can expect a fair amount of competition when applying for bigger firms and organizations. With many larger firms, they have more than one PR specialist. They usually have a very large team, and it's very much competitive to get onto bigger name brands, such in retail, big ones like Nike, Under Armour, Walmart, things like that. While as when you go into smaller firms and organizations, there's less competition, but at the same time, you do get to grow from the ground floor with some of these companies. So why I chose this field? I chose this field because I know that I have strong interpersonal skills. I currently work in retail, so people are my business and business is people for me. I deal with people all day, so it's something I'm very good at and I feel very strongly with. I do have a very persuasive personality, so again, working in retail, upsell is a big thing that we do. I also was very much involved with the debate classes and teams when I was in high school, so I have learned professionally how to persuade people with my personality and the way that I talk. I'm very articulate with public speaking. As you can see with this, it's not very hard for me. It comes very naturally. And then I have become invested in companies and clients that I already deal with. With my current job, I'm very much invested with the brand that I'm with. In previous jobs, I become invested there. So there is a sense of loyalty that lies with me. and I believe that with a PR specialist, it's something that I would be very much good at. So the last slide that we have here is my source information. So just the 3 places that I pulled information from, so I could pull all my numbers and all my information about this job. Thank you for listening. Have a great rest of your day.